Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to some more GGHF live. Apologies if you just heard me clacking away at the computer right now. I wanted to tweet out the stream. So yeah, we're playing something a little different. If you guys are followers of the channel, and when I mean followers, I mean like hardcore, back in the very, very old days, and I'm talking Persona 3 days, I'm talking maybe like pre-Mother 3, you know, like super early on. I'm talking like 300 to 500 subscriber count. Now granted, we're not super far off from that. You know, I only have, what, like 1,000 more than that? So, you know, it's not that enormous of an achievement, but, yeah. Scrolls. That's a game. So, if you guys know Minecraft, then you guys should know this other game, called Scrolls. I think when the first Minecon, was a thing, when the first Minecon happened, and Scrolls was properly released, Minecraft was properly released in version 1.0. There was already other people within Mojang who were working on a brand new game, and obviously people were excited about that, and that's when Minecraft was at its peak of its popularity. And it was a game called Scrolls, and it was supposed to be a card game. There was a thing like a beta for it a long time ago, and the game came out proper. Obviously, all of the Minecraft YouTubers were playing it because, hey, it's the next game after Minecraft, right? And people very, very quickly left it because it wasn't Minecraft. And then at around the same time, Blizzard was coming out with their own card game called Hearthstone. Also going through a lot of betas and stuff, because Blizzard is Blizzard, they steal everybody else's thunder. And so, even though there were a lot of prominent people, prominent figures in the gaming world, like Total Biscuit, RIP, and a whole bunch of other people saying that Scrolls was a really, really good game, and that, yeah, it's really worth spending money on, it's worth getting, it's really fun. And, for me, when I tried it out back in 2014, I think, when I made my Game of the Year video, it was number 1. Scrolls, to me, back in 2014, was my number 1 Game of the Year. The best of the best, in my opinion, when I started playing it. And, yeah, I couldn't stop. I was addicted to playing this goddamn thing. And, I still love it. I still love it. Unfortunately, no one played it. Like, I usually exaggerate and say, haha, no one played it, but it was like, you know, still like a few thousand, right? Like, no. If you go here where it says users online, it says 6. Only 6 people in the entire world are playing this game right now. Obviously, there's like a leaderboard of top-rated players, but God knows when was the last time any of these people played. If you go to, like, you know, scrollsguide.com or whatever, to, like, essentially their wiki page, you see that there's only, like, even less than this. You see the list here? Down here on the lower right-hand corner, there's a list of all of the people that are online on this one room that, you know, we can chat with each other and stuff. Oh, challenge sent by Underswaps Gamer. Well, I'm about to get my ass kicked. Growth starter. I don't even have any particularly big decks. Okay, apparently somebody's challenging me. This game is respectable, okay? Draw a new starting hand. Now I'll keep this hand. This guy has 66 cards. I only have 45. I have a starter deck. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna play this. You're getting closer to 2,000? Yeah, I know. I'm a sacrifice for some resource. And, that's it. This guy's going to annihilate me because I am very, very, very badly prepared. I was going to explain the game and talk more about it, but the guy sent me the challenge. Maybe the guy's watching me live, but I don't know. I remember, a long time ago when I streamed this game, when my streaming setup was significantly worse than than what I have now. I didn't even know how to stream, like, at all. I had, like, very basic background, you know, my OBS was crap, my quality was crap, and obviously I had, like, my shitty Wi-Fi, so, you know, that was, you know, always getting in the way. I have nowhere near, you know, the stuff that I have now. And back then, I would play the shit out of this. I recorded a whole bunch of videos where I'd play this and talk about it. I had some pretty clutch fights. Now, granted, this was with the AI. You know, there's a lot of, you know, single player AI play here. So I did a lot of the tutorial stuff. I did a lot of the you know, those initial missions explaining the game. I got some coins. There was obviously some sort of microtransactions in there. Back then when the game was still viable, you could do stuff like getting a couple of microtransactions to get special crystals for you to get a special card packs and whatever. Let's see. Binding route. Movement gets decreased by 2. That would be cool to have. Kinfolk, Jarl. You see, I have a lot of advantage. I don't feel like I need this. I can start laying something out there, you know? A little rat. Maybe I can have one of those little junkyards to power it up, too. It doesn't seem like this person is doing anything. Underswap Gaming. This guy's got 7 cards on his hand right now, but 64 in its entire deck. You know, every single time anybody wants to challenge me online, I'm just going to assume that they're this obsessive fucking expert at the game, because you know, honestly, I don't see anyone else trying to play this game. I sincerely doubt there's any like casual player going like, oh, I'm just gonna try this out. Because this game is literally the most unpopular thing right now. And of course, as an expert player of unpopular things, me, I said, I might as well play a little bit of it. I got re-addicted to this when I started re-exploring, you know, the game and updating myself on everything that's been going on with Scrolls. I was so far behind on the news for Scrolls that I never knew that they had actually changed their name to Caller's Bane. And they never really explained why they changed the name. Now, I remember back in the day when Scrolls was still new and relevant, I think Bethesda wanted to file a lawsuit against Mojang because, hey, you know, popular people making a shit ton of money, they're the center of attention, might as well sue them and squeeze some money out of them, right? But at the same time, there was this whole thing where, you know, the name Scrolls was conflicting with the video game Elder Scrolls. And so Bethesda's big argument was that, oh, you know, the people are gonna get confused between the two games, and that'll cause damages to our sales or whatever. That's what they were rolling with, which sounds like a hot crock of bullshit. But they eventually lost. They weren't able to change the name. And now suddenly the name got changed. I don't know if there were licensing issues or... In the website they say, maybe we just didn't like the name, you know? We didn't like the sound of it. Which sounds like a very, like, shitty, you know, like fuck you kind of answer. Especially when, you know, people fought so fucking hard to, you know, have that name stay. And now you just kind of, like, willy-nilly just fucking change it. But then again, this game, like, probably nobody would have noticed anyway. You know, that's kind of the big thing. Creature you control with attack 2 or less, have their countdown decreased by 2. I don't know if I want that. Inspiring +1 attack. I guess I can put that boy in there. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna lose hardcore to this guy. I'm always nervous whenever I do online battles. I'm always like, nope, this boy is leaps and bounds better than me. This guy has a decay deck, which is all about just, you know, leeching off of, you know, your units, or, you know, stealing life, or just very slowly withering away the opponent as opposed to, you know, being super on the offensive. They're all about enchantments and spells and status effects and shit. While my growth deck is very basic, like baby mode kind of deck. Creatures you control with attack 2 or less, have their countdown decreased by 1. Haste. That's fine. When Sister of the Fox comes into play, you draw 1 scroll. I don't feel like I'm gonna need this countdown stuff. I'd rather just keep getting more resource. You draw a scroll, huh? This guy's about to go. 2, 2. This boy gonna kill me. There we go, I got a Great Wolf. I am fully expecting myself to lose this. I am in no mentality to be like, yeah, man, I'm gonna win, baby. So either that animal is going to kill my sister or the fox. I put it there essentially as a meat shield to just protect my little things at the back. So basically the whole point of the game is to destroy at least 3 of those big totems here on the right. And so obviously if they destroy 3 on the ones on my side, then obviously I lose. So sometimes it's good to just slap people on there just to protect the little things. When my little towers, when Breaker deals damage, it gets +1 attack and +1 health. And then the Wurfu, Relentless, Grey Wolf gets +1 attack for each other wolf that you control. Give me resources, start giving me some of these powerful boys. Relentless, doesn't that mean that he attacks immediately? Gets +1 attack for any other one. Okay, 5 and 3. Alright. I'm gonna plop that dude in there and see how that goes. Oh no, Relentless I think is that he attacks twice, right? When a Relentless unit destroys another unit, it keeps attacking with its remaining attack value. Ah, okay. So if I kill it, it just attacks again with whatever it has left, if it has anything left. Yeah, this guy at the bottom is going to attack. You see, the good thing is that it's 10 points. If you do the tutorials, you have 5, at least for the opponent's side. I've been going back and redoing those tutorials, and they're fun. It's a good way to get you to learn how to play. Although the big disadvantage is that the towers that they give you for you to learn are, they only have 5 points of health as opposed to 10. This is an actual serious battle. Essence Garb. I'm sure there's some achievement that I'll get. There are achievements in this game that you can unlock. A lot of milestone stuff, so I'm sure there's something that I'll get just for playing this. 221. Kinfolk Ranger. This is just a lady, so. Haste. Kinfolk Veteran. It's tough getting old in this business. Creature comes into play with a countdown set to 0. I gotcha. Maybe. So what I can do is that I can put this guy here. There we go, and then kill this boy, and then start slamming that other guy right in the face. And then this dude, Pushao. There we go. I'm 1 point ahead of you. Although I feel like you have other better plans. Okay, yeah, so this dude at the bottom, he's gonna hit me, but I'll still survive with 1 point. Unless this guy's got some sort of enchantment or spell that'll either, you know, do damage to me or just increase this guy's attack. This guy only's got 2 cards, so I can't imagine him having any of that. Ooh, Fungify. Enchanted creature gets +5 health. And its base countdown is increased by 1. Alright, so this boy just got more health. This guy's got 3. Well, might as well just destroy this guy. It's weird that the guy's not defending his center thing. Should I? Well, this might be a waste, but I'll do this. Units you control give +2 attack until the end of the turn. Ooh, I'll save that. Creatures you control have +1 attack. Alright. I already moved this guy, so I can't. What should I do? Should I just, you know, keep this for later? You know what? Let's plop it in here, because even if it's a failure, even if this gets killed off immediately, it still protects my little totems. It's always good to just have something in here, just to, you know, offer some protection, just to, you know, do some time. When Life Stealer deals damage, it's healed by 2. Alright, so it's just a thing that heals itself. Let's see what to do. Inspiring plus, you know what? Give me more cards. Draws 1 creature scroll. Enchanted unit gets +2 attack. This game is spectable. So, Undersoft Gaming is saying, so, how are you? Oh, let's see. How do you talk to people? Tab, T, C. How do you talk? Oh god, I forgot how to talk to people. Control? Shit. Well, I'm doing very well, thank you. Alright, +2 attack until the end of the turn. That boy's dead. So now I'm gonna move on to, you know, destroying something else. Yeah, that's it. How do you talk to dudes? Oh my god, there's like some fucking keyboard command that allows you to do that, but I fucking forgot. Oh god. I don't even know, man. What is this? When snitcher content is 0, you must sacrifice target creatures. Alright, I'm not buffed anymore. You know what? Move this guy to the back. Move this guy forward. Kill him. And then that guy gets powered up. And, sure, man. Give me a scroll. Vigor of the Wind is played. Growth is increased by 1. Okay. Yeah, that gives me more resource. And like that, I'm able to, you know, bring in some tougher shit. I still have that little rat in there. Still fighting the good fight, it seems. Alright, kill that guy. And then I'm cutting your shit in half. I really wish I could talk to you, dude. I really, really do. I'm not ghosting you on purpose. I'm pretty sure, like, one of these fucking keys is supposed to, you know, help you say something. Ah, fuck. I feel bad, because then he's probably gonna think that I'm really rude. Alright, protect my shit. Units units you control have their content decreased by 2. I think I'm gonna go here. Kinfolk Jarl. Relentless, inspiring. Kinfolk Jarl has +1 attack to each adjacent creature. Oh, okay, I'll do that, and then I'll do the countdown thing. Although I kind of fucked myself, because, yeah, I totally fucked myself. I should have done this, the rallying. So like that, you know, with the rallying, I could have just done the countdown, and then this wolf would have destroyed that, and it would have been at a massive advantage. And now he's gonna plop something in here, because I'm a fucking moron, that's why. Alright. Here I am trying to fucking figure out how to fucking chat with someone. I'm literally pressing every single fucking thing on the keys. Yeah, he's gonna... How much you want to bet that he's gonna fucking put something in here? Oh, actually, no, he's not. Well, this guy's fucked, then. I might actually win. Okay, so that thing is dead. And then this guy... okay, so... Four... This guy's got 5. He's relentless, too. Alright, haste. Wait, what's haste again? Creature comes to play with countdown 0. Alright, whenever I get the chance, I'll, you know what? I'm a sacrifice for resources. Sacrifice for resources. And then I'll give this dude +2 attack, and Let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. Just one more and you're fucking dead. I mean, I think you are capable of just giving up. I'm pretty sure you can just fucking throw the fight. Silver Nightmare. Ooh, there's somebody spectating this. Hello. Tried looking up how to chat. All I got was press enter. Oh my god. I'm doing good, thank you. I forgot what button, what key I needed for chat, lol. Let's see. Okay, so now it's time for me to 5, 9, enter. I mean, duh. I know that now. Yeah, like, what? Why the fuck would you tell me now? Like, I'm telling you that I didn't know. If I can chat to you now, that means that I know how to fucking do it, so you didn't have to tell me. Oh my god. Alright, Alright, cast. And that's it, man. GG. I win. Fuck you. GG. I win. Holy shit, I actually fucking... Whoa! That's a lot of coins. Rematch? No, dude. No, thank you. I'm good. Purity. Ha ha ha. Nah, I'm good for now. Great game, though. Yeah, no, dude, sorry. I'm streaming right now, so, I kind of want to take the time to, explain the game, do some of the more tutorial-y stuff, show off the achievements, the store. I want to do more of an overview kind of thing, and obviously, with me rolling in the fucking dough right now, apparently, I want to open up some cards, because I only have that starter growth deck. And there's 4 different types of cards you can have. You can have growth, you can have energy, you can have order, and you can have decay. And so that dude, that guy, my opponent, who just had all those like very like zombie type of enemies, that was the decay deck. And again, it's all about stealing life and sucking away at your enemies and stuff like that. It's a lot of biding your time, A decay deck is very, very good for, is those kinds of cards where if you leave it alone for too long, it'll eventually build upon a bunch of different enchantments and things that will fuck you over very easily, if you don't do something about it early. That's why, against decay decks, it is very important to defeat the units really, really fast, as opposed to just kind of dodging them to go for the towers. Because that's what I do sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this guy's pretty buff. Might as well, go for, try to snake my way around him as opposed to just taking him out, But anyway, let's go from right to left, I guess. So if I leave here, this is the opening screen right here. Collar's Bane, client version 2.0.1. As I said, is a card game. This is a free-to-play card game. Before, back when this game was called Scrolls, and, back when this was relevant, you had to pay for this. I paid for this. I think this game cost like $25. And it's probably one of the best $25 I've ever spent. It was a really, really great game. At the beginning, you could play online with the Mojang servers, but maybe that's why they changed the name of the game, because they totally wanted to like disassociate with this game, and Microsoft bought Mojang, so maybe they didn't give a shit about it. So I don't know, there might have been a whole bunch of different reasons instead of, oh, we just didn't like the sound of it. Like, I just fuck them for such a fucking snippy, condescending attitude kind of answer. We didn't deserve that. But yeah, Mojang does not run the servers for this at all. This is all completely and entirely fan-made. In fact, if you go to their website, you will see instructions on how to actually run a server if you want to. But there is this one person that is running it, and is essentially the person that runs the wiki for the Scrolls game. So that's why the name of the server is Scrolls Guide, and that's the version. And because they run the server, they can essentially manipulate all of the numbers and the mechanic. Well, not the mechanics. The mechanics stay the same, but it's essentially all of the numbers and the stats and everything for how you play, right? You know, how much things cost, or how much money you get for winning. And again, as I said, because before there were microtransactions where you could buy like $5 for a special currency that would get you more stuff, well, that doesn't exist anymore. So now all you have is just the coins. So they give you like triple the amount of coins than before, because, you know, it's a lot easier for you to just afford everything. Excuse me. Oh, there's a Discord as well. You know, you can go into the Discord, and there's a whole community of people that, you know, talk deep about, you know, the game and stuff. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, weird, like, scroll-specific memes in there as well, which is kind of crazy. Users online right now is 8. Online the last 24 hours is 84, which is still nothing in comparison to literally any other game that's out right now. So yeah, you have a profile. That's me, the hat person. 10 more ranked matches to earn your collar rank. Not enough current match history. I've played 9 games, and I've won 9 games. Hey. They show you your stats when you win at ranked, when you win at judgment, which is something totally different. The last game that I played was 23 minutes, the one that I played just now. The amount of scrolls that I have, 63. Unique types, so yeah, there are 420 cards in total. Yes, I know, 420. Smoke weed every day, ha ha ha. And yeah, I was very close to having 69 scrolls, huh? But yeah, I have 63 right now, and 41 of them are unique. Out of 420. The window is actually very small. I think it says 9% right there. Yeah, the text is very small. I apologize if you guys can't read it, but I can barely read it too. I have a 720p window, and if I have it full screen at 1080, which would be ideal, I would not be able to see OBS or anything. Rarities, yeah, so the amount of, you know, rare cards and stuff. The amount of gold that I have. Oh yeah, so my recent achievements are down here. So if I show you my achievements, just stuff like, you know, win 5 matches. 5 matches of any type. It could be a tutorial, it could be a ranked match, it could be a custom match, it could be a trial, anything. It could be one of the dailies. Now, win 10 matches. Complete the scrolls tutorial, that's what I did. Create your first custom deck. Yeah, and I think all of these reward you with money. I'm pretty sure they gave you like 100 coins or whatever. It's like nothing. For you to get, you know, for getting the achievement. Create your first judgment deck. Perform a successful trade with another player. You see, that one is practically impossible. I remember I did this. But, you see, all of this got reset. Because, the account that I had was my Mojang account to play Scrolls. But now that the Mojang servers are dead, and this is an entirely brand new fan-made server, then I had to make a new account and a new username, and I basically started from 0, which is a little sad because I had a fuck ton of cards and a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I was on a roll. I pretty much had everything done, you know? It was just playing ranked match from there on out, right? And, yeah, I lost everything. I lost all of that, which is, yeah, a little sad, but also fun because, you know, I get to replay the game all over again, you know, and relearn it. Mojang did say that it is possible for you to actually make new cards for the game, as long as they stay within the mechanics that have already been made. Like, you can't create new mechanics. You can't invent, like, a brand new way to play. It has to stay the same as it is, but, you know, if you want to add in a new card with a new little character model and the art and everything, you can do so, but it has to abide within the rules of the game that has already been established, you know? Because this is essentially the final version of the game, 2.0, then literally, like, nothing can get changed aside from, like, you know, stat numbers and, you know, how much damage something does or how much health something does or how many coins you get, you know, just small shit like that. That's a bit of a bummer, yeah, it is. Customizing your game avatar, completing your first trial, your first ranked match, purchasing a single scroll from the store. That's an achievement. But I already got the achievement for purchasing a 10-pack of scrolls. But yeah, for some reason that doesn't get me the one for buying the single scroll. Purchase a single random scroll from a specific faction. It's a scroll from the Just For You section. Yeah, so basically buy something from every single little bit. Purchase an avatar set. Yeah, so you have your little avatar. Craft a tier 2 scroll, craft a tier 3 scroll. Yeah, they're basically taking all of your excess scrolls and just fusing them into one. Because obviously you get duplicates of the same ones, right? So if you have like 6 of the same one, you can take 3 of those and turn them into one. And then you can take that and fuse it again, and that's a tier 3. Beginner's collection. Own at least 60 different scroll types, yeah. Yeah, all of these are the fucking impossible ones, you know, like reach a ranking of 1500, top 10,000. Yeah, these multiplayer specific achievements that are like essentially boiled down to be number 1, that's your achievement. Like, this sucks. Hard hitter. No, yeah, hit an idol for at least 10 damage in 1 hit against easy AI. Against hard AI. Multiplayer. Yeah, no, see, here are the specific ones for AI or multiplayer. Friendly. Type GLHF into the chat of your on your first turn. Oh, okay, cool. Type GG into the chat after defeat. Oh, after defeat. Ah, come on. It didn't count for me because I won. Great. What an achievement. Optionally followed by other tests. Sit back and relax so you can spectate a live game. Oh, I see. Maybe that guy wanted his achievement. Have 5 users spectate one of your match. Oh, that's going to be impossible now. Have 10 users spectate your match. Ooh, boy, you can barely get 4 people in here. 20 users. Yeah, you're never going to get the platinum trophy for this one, man. Win a game with a single resource deck. There we go. That's why I got the purity achievement. Win a game using a multi-resource deck. Yeah, that's going to be most people. I mean, I don't know. People like to have, you know, only one kind of... People obviously like to have, like, gimmick decks where they all have, you know, only one kind of resource or multiple ones. I don't like mixing and matching too many of them. I think there's a limit. You can have maybe, like, what? Like, 60-something scrolls in one deck? So, I don't know. Some people like to mix and match. For me, at the very most, I only have 2. I remember back when I was playing scrolls, like, hardcore, back in, you know, 2014, 2015, I had energy and order, I think. Yeah, I had one that was just purely energy. And then I had another one that was energy and order. And then I had another one that was just all decay. And then I had another one that was called, like, duality or something. That was growth and decay together, like half and half. So yeah, there's a lot of very interesting things that you can do. And that just makes me even more sad. You know, Hasya, you want to talk about things being a bummer. The bigger bummer is that I'm probably one of the only people in the world that actually cares about this. That can still see the potential in this game that no one saw in it. Thank you, Hearthstone. Love you. Mwah. And you see, I'm not the biggest fan of Hearthstone. And that, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm wearing my biases on my sleeve. But, you know, I see Hearthstone and I get really bored. Because it's just the same Warcraft shit. It has that... It's higher quality, but it just feels very corporate, you know? It feels very cold, as opposed to the genuine love that was put into this, you know? And, you know, when you, do the cards, like, they're not really cards. They look like little fucking ovals with pictures of dudes. And then that picture, you know, slams into the other picture, and then you win. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot better when you fucking slam it down, and the guy fucking pops out into the arena like it's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And then, on top of that, you can strategically move your fucking units to, you know, move them around and stuff, you know? It feels more like a game there, as opposed to, Hearthstone, where, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's as involved as I would have liked it to be, you know? I feel like it doesn't take advantage of the fact that it's a video game, and they can really go at it. This is why I like, Dragon Ball Heroes so much, because when you have a card, it actually transforms into Goku, you know? And you can see them fight and whatever, you know? You can see the dude throwing a spirit bomb at a Super Saiyan 4 Broly and him flying away, and you destroyed my card, you know? That's the fun part. And some of these games that are either Hearthstone or trying to copy Hearthstone, they take the fucking boring route of just literally just having the card and then like, boop, you know, just slamming against another card and that's it, you know? It's just kind of lame. And I like it when the actual character pops out and you can see them actually fighting. And the art, by the way, the art for this game in general is fucking amazing. I like it a lot. It's very enchanting. But yeah, here are all of the achievements. Reach 20 of the same resource in the game. Yeah, 4 points. Blazingly fast. Win a multiplayer match in less than 10 turns. Yeah, you gotta, like, get together with a friend to do that. I totally agree. Well, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. Win 3 games against Energy, 5 games against Order, and 7 against Decay. That's not leaving a lot of confidence to Decay. That's kind of assuming that, you know... what are they trying to say? That Decay decks lose very easy? Gold Mule, buy a scroll in the black market. I have a lot of money. I can, you know... I can get rid of all of these achievements really fast. It's essentially just buy a scroll here, buy a scroll there. Also, I love... It is such a genius idea. It is so original. It's not even cards. They're scrolls. Hence the name, Scrolls. Because, you know, the scroll is the actual card that you lay down, you know? And there's a bunch of little detailing on it, you know, the older it gets, or when you fuse it with something. It's just great. Win 1 easy daily, 1 medium daily, 1 hard daily. My very own idol. Purchase an idol from the store. So there we go. Those are the achievements. And so as you can see, this character right here, that's me. And you can edit it. You can give it like different heads, different arms, a torso, legs, you know. You can be better than PewDiePie and have legs. And also there's a bunch of sets here that, you know, that are already, you know, predestined. You can randomize it. You know, all of these are designed in a way where all of them just kind of look good together no matter what the combination is, honestly. Maybe I'll have that one. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. A lot of female, you know, avatar sets, surprisingly so. In fact, I think all of them are female. Not that I'm complaining. But, let's see. Well, I guess that one's good. You see, the helmet should be whiter. It doesn't really fit. Idols. So you guys see the little tower that you have to take down? Well, you can change that too. I feel like it would be cool for people to mod the game to be able to, you know, change these kind of things. You know, have it be a bunch of like Nicolas Cage phases or whatever. Alright, so that's the profile, and then you have your settings. Settings are obviously resolution. I'm gonna leave it like that as it is. You can obviously go, you know, full screen with this thing and just kind of do whatever. Sound effects, volume, chat message sound, chat highlight, pause the music when the game goes into the background. Maybe just for now for the stream. I don't like it when the music just cuts off like that, so I'll probably, you know, if I need to adjust anything, I'll have it so that it doesn't mute. Upgraded scroll visuals. Yeah, for sure, I want that. Enable the chat profanity filter. I sincerely doubt that the 5 people that are here are going to, you know, are going to be particularly eager to talk shit. Spectators allowed. Battlefield. Oh, yeah, so there's a bunch of different types of stages that you can be in. And, you know, I can just shuffle them. Change, yeah, you can change your password for, you know, your username or whatever. Alright, now here's the store. So again, as I said before, you guys might notice that, the little coin thing for the pricing for the scrolls is strangely off-center, you know, like it's off to the side as opposed to the center. Well, that's because, you know, right next to it, you were supposed to get those little special crystals, for the microtransactions. And so because that's not there anymore, you just have a weird, you know, space on the side that doesn't exist anymore. So yeah. You can buy a random scroll pack, an explorer pack. You see, these explorer packs used to be good because they say at least 4 scrolls are from the latest set, you know, from the newest update. But, obviously, that's not really a thing anymore, so you might as well just get a regular scroll pack. It's not really worth it. You can get different scrolls from, you know, the specific resources that you want. Here's a little segment called Just For You, which are recommendations based on the kind of stuff that you do. And so because I just won a match with pretty much only growth, you know, these 3 are growth, and then I got some energy here in one order. Now, of course, a lot of these are very, you know, basic, because I just started the game, so they're not really giving me anything super crazy. You know, some of these are just 100 coins, some of these are 500, some of these are 1,000. And some of these I already have, you know, they even tell you already own one of the scroll. And they have a rotation. After a certain amount of time, they get changed for something else. It says, that this card will expire 5 hours from now. So in 5 hours, they're gonna give me a different set. Alright, so these ones are cool, actually. Pre-constructed decks. So these are actual, like, imagine like a playlist that is already done for you. They give you a little bit of lore here, you know, some like, you know, the dead awakening, heed the call of eat of all the voice of the dead, you know, just something to make it more fun, some flavor text. And then, they tell you in parentheses that this deck was actually designed by a winner of a contest or something. So this is an actual player making a deck and then putting it out there. And you can use it, you can buy it and use it. And so they give you this long list of all of the scrolls that are in here. So that's interesting. That's a decay deck. That's energy. Yeah, I think all of these are made by players. I think some of these are not. Yeah, okay, yeah. There are some of these that are, like, really basic. That are just for, like, starting out if you have a lot of money. You can just spend on them. I'm sure there's some achievement related to that. Avatar sets. All of this clothing. You know, if you want to, you know, customize your dude even further. Because your dude does show up when you fight other people. You can just buy it. More idols. Dirian Ethereum. So that little thing. You can have it on there. You see, I want the red crystal. I only got the blue one because that was the only one that was available to me. But then they rotated it out to the red one. And now I gotta spend another 5,000 for this one. But for now, I'm gonna do all of the achievements and buy just a bunch of random stuff. There we go. Achievement earned 100G. Cheap and cheerful. There's a common card. Piercing. Ranged attack. Ash Runner. This guy's energy. Creature. Human tribesman. Looks are important to runners, so some more than others. And there you go. I gotta buy, and then another one was to buy one from a very specific, resource, right? So if I buy order. Brand loyalty. Ooh, this one looks cool. Royal Inspiration is a spell. Dominion. Draw one order scroll. Dominion effects are active as long as, at least one opponent idol is down. Ah. Alright. Thank you. What else? Oh yeah, buy one from the Just For You segment, right? Well, this bunny is cute, and I don't own any of these. The selection of face-up scrolls refreshes every day and is unique to each player. Ah, no wonder it's 5 hours from now. It's once every 24 hours. Siege Cracker. I mean, I'm just doing this for the achievements, so, you know. You're about to purchase Ducal Infantryman. Yeah, use gold. You see, that a window pops up because they give you the option of using the other crystals from the microtransactions. But here you literally have no choice. Okay, oh, the black market. Yeah, so what you can do is that you can also go to the black market and get some particularly powerful cards. Or just rare ones or whatever. There's even a search bar, I think. If you just type the name of something like Kinfolk or whatever, then you can actually find them. And again, same thing. I think you can get, you can buy these with, like, the microtransaction money. Or, you can buy these with, just regular gold. This one is 9999 gold, and I already have this guy. Yeah, price, or the cost, the name. Yeah. Get rid of all the sold out ones. Now, there's a lot of the... okay, I want to find one that I don't own. that is, not that expensive. 180 for an Ilthorn. Spiky. Alright, buy one. Purchase complete. Ilthorn has been added to your collection. There we go, Golden Mule. Alright, take me to my achievements so that I can see what, like, store-specific ones I still need to do. Sell a scroll in the black market. Okay, so just sell one. Alright. Hold on. Show me the store ones. Purchase a single scroll. Blah, blah, blah. Purchase an avatar set or a piece from the store. Alright, pretty much the only one that's left is just to buy an avatar. Oh yeah, the girl changes. the character changes from time to time. Should I just get the... We can get this old man for 4,000. Buy it. This guy's wielded more scrolls than you've have had dinners. Cosmetic item, upgrade your looks. Male, go ahead. Vanity calls. Alright, I have 9,000 coins left, so what I can do is that I can just open up a card pack. The best way to build up your scrolls, in fact, I think the only way, is for you to get coins and keep buying packs. You should eventually get all of them, though. And even if you get duplicates, you can just fuse them. Alright, so I got a winged soldier. That's an order one. Human soldier. Yeah, so the order ones are very much like army, you know, soldier, knights kind of dudes. The other ones that definitely look the coolest, but a lot of the cards are kind of samey. It's just a lot of dudes in armor, pretty much. Pickaxe, volunteer, energy. Yeah, so I like the energy one because that's basically steampunk. You know, again, a lot of dudes in armor, but you know, at the same time, a lot of machinery, a lot of contraptions, and a lot of ramshackle, steampunky kind of machinery sort of thing. That's always cool. Guns, projectiles, you know, shooting from a distance or whatever. Growth is nature. Plants, trees, you know, people that are like, you know, one with nature. They have like leopard pelts and that kind of stuff. And again, decay is kind of like the opposite of that, just like zombie stuff and deadly plants or whatever. Rigged. That's an enchantment. Unstable. When enchanted structure is destroyed in combat, opponent unit on the same row are dealt 2 physical damage. Yeah, and I'm just talking about the units. I have not even gotten started on the little structures and that you can have that they don't necessarily attack, but you know, they're there to, you know, buff the units or whatever. Opponent units on the same row have -1 attack. Yeah, stuff like that. You see, this one is decay. You can tell, just disease eating away at their attack or whatever. Magic. There's some of these that are just flat out just magic spells where you can just click on it and it shoots fire. Deal 1 magic damage to target tiles and adjacent tiles, yeah. Deathly Grasp, decay. Target creature gets Slayer until end of turn. And Slayer, I think, is another, you know, kind of status effect or whatever. I like the little flavor text at the bottom. Subtlety was never her strong suit. Wings Charger. Human Soldier. Yeah, so, you know, here on the left is their attack, their countdown, and their health. So, the little clock just is essentially a timer that dictates how many turns it takes for them to actually go out and attack. The heart symbol is obviously their health, and the little sword on the left is their attack power. Alright, this one is uncommon. Soul Scrounger. When a creature is destroyed, enchanted units countdown is decreased by 1. That one's a little confusing. When a creature is destroyed... Oh, okay. So if I enchant a unit with this, and then that unit kills a creature, then their countdown decreases by 1. Yeah. Yeah, decay decks are usually like this, you know, very sneaky. They do these kinds of things where they just kind of reduce stuff for themselves, and they make life harder for the opponent. Alright, this one's also uncommon. Forbidden Ruin, spell, lingering. A lingering spell for 5 turns. Goddamn. All non-combat damage against idols is increased by 1. So like magic or something? Ooh, a rare card. It only costs 1 point though. Potion of Resistance is an enchantment. For 3 rounds, damage dealt to enchanted units is reduced by 1. Yeah, so just having me be more resistant to damage. Sometimes you just gotta take the hit. And there you go. I could be here all day. But let's go through other parts of the game first. And then we can, you know, then we can move on to other stuff. I can sell my Ilthorn back. Pickaxe? What is this? Idle Strike 4? I can take my rigged. Fuck it. Put it up for sale. Oh! So when they mean sell, they mean like somebody actually has to buy it. I thought you got the achievement just by putting it out for sale and that's it. I thought you just got rid of it and then, you know, be out there in the ether and see who got it. Alright, so this next mode in the game, I apologize for all the sniffling, by the way. I was outside a lot and it was windy, so my nose is all bad again. Yeah, so the crafting menu here is for the fusion of the cards that we already talked about before. So, let's say, for example, that I have a champion ring. I can, you know, take this dude, and take this dude, and take this dude. And I can click the upgrade button. And I can get a much better version of it. Or at least something that, you know, guarantees me more coins at some point. Like, there are benefits to this. So it's always nice if you can do so. If you can fuse some cards, I think it'd be cool to do it. Now, this is my initial deck that I started the game with, so this is locked. So I can't actually do anything with those. But that's basically what it boils down to. And of course, you can, you know, take a look at the card here. You can zoom in and read what it does. And you can see the little, character model there. If you click on it, it shows their movement animation and their attack animation. Now, of course, some of these are spells, some of these are enchantments, so they don't have some like that. But then you have the wolf and, you know, the sound that they make. You can organize these by cost, by name. And that's pretty much it. I don't know how I like to organize them. I usually like to go by cost. So like that, you know, all of the, you know, all of the more expensive ones are all the way to the right. And all the cheaper ones are all the way to the left. Of course, you can filter them out by, you know, faction, basically. If I only want to get the growth deck, then it's right here. But I can include all the other ones if I want. And so now, here's the deck builder. Alright, so 50. 0 out of 50. So what I can do here is actually start building my deck. I can take this card, and that's it. You know, I can just drag it around here. And just, you know, slam it down anywhere I want. Now, what I can do is that I can click on some of these buttons. And I can organize them instantly. Which is great. Either by cost, or in alphabetical order. I like going by cost. You can just slam down whichever ones you want at random. You know? And again, you can keep filtering now, you know, just all of the other ones, you know, from the other factions. And boop! There we go. Proper tidy, man. All of these are very nicely organized. And they even tell you, okay, you have 7 creatures, 2 spells, 1 enchantment, 3 structures. So as you can stay balanced, right? So like that you're not, you know, spending your, you know, all of your scroll space on just creatures or only structures or only spells. You see, you even got stats. They give you fucking like PowerPoint graphs of You know, all of the different cards that you have. Creatures, structures, spells, you know, the total amount. You know, the quantity of all of the different types that you have. You know, how balanced everything is. And again, you can just click on these to be like, okay, you know, out of all of the decay ones, you have one, and is this one? It's just so cool, man. So cool, and nobody fucking played this game. You can do other things with the table. You can save the deck, load a deck. You can clear a table. You can load up, you know, the growth starter, which is what you start off with. 50 scrolls, entirely of just growth. And even then, you can take this one, I think. You can take this one and just, manipulate it and change it in whatever way that you want. I don't want to move it right now because, I'm obviously just barely starting the game out. And, I have 55 growth scrolls, obviously, because that's how I started, but... There's so many other scrolls that I still gotta get. That, you know... I still need some time before I actually start deck building. I think it might be good for me to actually go to the store and get one of those pre-constructed decks so that I can get like a good setup of like the best shit from one resource. And then I can just start mixing and matching as I go along. But yeah, you know, I can add more scrolls, and by add, I mean like bring all of them into here, and then I can just keep taking away, or I can just clear the table. They're all still up here. There you go. And then finally, last but certainly not least, after you are done building your deck, crafting everything, buying everything, setting everything up, you can go to the arena. And so, here in the arena, you can actually see all the players here at the lower right-hand corner. Joe Chen. Challenge, custom match, trade, whisper. You can look at their profile. You can see their little, their avatar, see how long they've been playing. They've played 20 games and won 19. Last game was 7 minutes ago. He has that many scrolls. Yeah, barely 23%. A lot of the people playing this seem to be new. As opposed to, like, you know, some fucking amazing expert. Let's see this Putanesca. Oh my god, okay, this guy might be an expert. Game played, 201. Games won, 159. That's a pretty good ratio. Won 2 ranked matches, won 6 judgments. Okay, yeah, but okay, so actual online matches with other people. Not so many. Okay, so I'm assuming a lot of these are AI battles. Last game was 16 minutes ago. This girl's got 6,000 scrolls. And he's got all 420 of them. But all of them are like, you know, duplicates, you know. A shit ton of gold. There we go, reach top 100, top 5,000. Yeah, this is all just him or her being a part of the rankings. Silver Nightmare. What's up with you, my boy? About as many matches. More online matches. Less scrolls, though. Win a game by destroying all 5 of your opponent's idols in a multiplayer match. Damn. Okay, a lot of these guys do actually play hard. They do play hard. What about Touchpad Hero? The last person on here. Yeah, so a lot of games played, but pretty much no online matches. 1,000 scrolls. Interesting. It's just interesting seeing how many people are still playing this shit. I don't know what this little symbol means. You can just click on yourself. You can't really click on yourself, but I'm assuming this symbol means that, you know, you're open for challenges, you're open for trading and whatnot. The internet cut out for a second there, so I'm sorry if, you know, if you're getting some lag and you need to refresh the page or whatever. Sorry. Even OBS itself got sick of my nose noises, and so now it's like, you know what, fuck you, you're too annoying. Even I'm getting annoyed by myself. I can join a room if I want. So, yeah, newbie, scrolls. I can make a custom room, so that's the fun part. So, you know, if I can take my community and be like, hey, this game is free to play, you can just download it on your computer, and we can make a room, you know, have it be the good game, have fun room. And then, you know, I can open it up. General, trading, you know, it can be a general room. Oh, no, actually, no. This is me just entering the general room. And then this is me going into trading. And there's, yeah, just like one other guy there. Scrolls. God knows what that is. The newbie. Yeah, so newbie chat. Yeah, so obviously all of these things matter a whole lot more when there's actual, you know, people in them. But yeah, I think you can just make a custom room. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Good game. Have fun. Does it work? Will it just let me make a room for other people to go in? Not that anybody will, but you know. You have joined good game, have fun. Yeah, and these are just regular chat rooms. This is just a custom one that I made. Accept challenge, accept trade invites. Ah, okay. I don't really want to accept challenges right now, but yeah, you know, I can go goo goo gaga testing. Yeah. It really doesn't seem like it matters what you say. I know there's a profanity filter or whatever, but, you know, it's not like, you know, you're gonna say something, you're gonna get banned and be like, oh, he's so toxic to the community of, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people? Like, you know, I feel like this place is so, like, completely unsupervised because no one plays it anymore, which is a little sad, but, let's see, what else is there? Tips and tricks. Oh, okay. By clicking on tips and tricks, it just opens up your internet browser and it takes you somewhere. You can watch games. You can spectate. Medium AI, you know, these are replays. But then I can actually spectate, you know, real, actual matches that are happening right now. So if I click on this guy, there we go, I got the achievement. Sit back and relax. I can just look at these dudes. I'm already seeing a bunch of, you know, cards that I didn't even know existed. There are 420 after all. Expedition Guard, yeah, all of these are totally, like, not... I don't know any of these. There we go, we can just sit around and watch. I'm assuming the dude on the left is... Yeah, the dude on the left is the one that's actually playing, and he seems to be getting his ass fucking kicked. Fjords of Vigor, Linger 4. Yeah, Kinfolk Brave. Yeah, this guy this little Lynx creeps me out. Night Scholar. Look at the art for these goddamn cards, man. They're too good. They're too good. But yeah, overall, it's pretty sad, man. It's a fucking tragedy that this game failed as fucking hard as it did. I feel like it shouldn't have. I feel like it really should have been on top, along with Hearthstone and all the other games, but, you know, people just gravitated to one game. It was Hearthstone. And everybody just played that and nobody budged. But at the same time, Mojang kind of gave it the Sony treatment in the sense that they never really put a lot of work in advertising the game, you know? Everybody thought that it would be the same as how it happened with Minecraft, where there would be a lot of word of mouth, and they would have expected, oh, you know, a lot of people will make a lot of YouTube videos on this, so, you know, we're bound to, you know, get a lot of publicity just from that. But, oh my god, really? The dude just threw the match. The guy just gave up. He didn't want to give the AI the benefit of the victory. The AI is saying, you're pretty good, GG, even though he failed spectacularly. Oh, there we go. There's more people coming in now. But again, it's like barely anybody. Yeah. Yeah, you can bring this chat box, you know, up or down. You have the multiplayer stuff, obviously, a quick match, a ranked match. Judgment. Judgment is just, you know, what is Judgment, actually? Judgment tests your might on the battlefield, as well as your deck building prowess. It costs you 500 gold to create a Judgment deck. Really? The deck is used to battle other players over a series of matches. In this mode, you can always sacrifice for wild. So, multi-resource decks are more viable. Additionally, idled start at 6 HP. Damn. Yeah, so wild is like this, neutral kind of resource that can be used on anything. Players are shown groups of 4 scrolls, and they pick one from each group until they reach 35 scrolls in total. At least 30 of these are then used to build a Judgment deck. Wow, this is very, like, oddly specific. Oh, okay, so that's why they call it Judgment. So, like, you know, your judgment of choosing which scrolls are better, that will determine your, you know, how good you do. Judgment decks can last for up to 5 wins, but can only take 2 losses before they're destroyed. Damn. The better you perform, the greater the rewards. Ah, okay, so they give you cards. 0 wins is 150 gold and 2 commons. But then up to stuff like 5 wins, you get 3,500 gold. 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and 3 rares. Fuck, dude. That really does sound like it's worth it if you win. Judgment is a great way to test out some scrolls you wouldn't normally play with, or discover some exciting new combinations. Play well and the rewards will be bountiful. Sounds like my kind of mode. Although I don't like the high risk. High risk, high reward. Ranked match. Here's where the real action happens. Fight competitively against other Colors Bane players to climb in rating. Earn your badges in a higher place on the ladder. Yeah, climb high enough and you'll show up on the starting screen. Yay! Colors Bane is a competitive PvP game, and as such, tempers may flare. Please respect that everyone is here to enjoy themselves. Well, you say that. Quick match. Find a friendly game against Colors Bane players. Quick match earns you gold, but it doesn't affect your rating. Remember that your opponent is a real human being. Be awesome and nice, even though it's a game of beating up your opponent's units. Well, it's beating up their units, not them as a person. And then here you have all of the single-player stuff, which is like 90% of what I do. We have the tutorial, which is them just teaching you all of the different things that you can do. And then you have trials. Trials is like these daily challenges that they give you. A lot of these are divided by difficulty. You know, a lot of these are easy. And then you go down to medium. And then hard. A lot of... Dude, fucking the majority of them are hard. But yeah, man, if you want to train up and get better, then you can just go from the top all the way to the bottom and see how you do. Dude, I have had a lot of, like, really clutch, like, butt-clenching matches just on medium. I can't even imagine on hard. I never went down to hard, and when I attempted it, I would always lose. So these ones at the top are daily missions that get generated every day. Complete it for bonus gold. Check back tomorrow for another one. Yeah, a lot of these are usually, you know, played in your favor. You know, usually it's like, oh, you have 10 points on your towers, but everybody else has like fucking 5, you know? Yeah, but that's pretty much it. And then the skirmish. The skirmish is legitimately like just a random AI match. You just choose the difficulty, and then you choose your deck, and you fucking go. Like, you're in and you're playing. Not even looking at a tutorial, not even looking at a trial. Just generate me a match right now. Just to play with, which is awesome. Now, you have easy, medium, hard, and then you have custom rules. Now, what is custom rules? Custom rules are all community-made levels. All of these are made by other players. You can search it by title, search it by author, and they all have a description of, you know, what you can do. They all have star ratings, so like that you can see how good they are, how bad they are. Some of them have no rating. And, you know, they tell you, what if we tried more power? Too much. AI difficulty is chosen, limitless, wild. Your idols start with health. 25, 25, 25, 25. You start with 8 resources. 25, 25, 25. Yeah, so like super like overpowered kind of stuff. So this is a lot of people just literally just making up their own rules. And what, you know, how the enemy starts off with and what you start off with. You know, a AI difficulty that is already set. Now what you can do is go to the popular ones. And see that there's a lot of these locked missions. Or ones that are linked to other missions. Some of these almost have like a story to them. You know, for example, this one. The Prophecy of 4, number 1, a friend in need. And you can see, like, they legitimately, you know, took the time to actually make a story out of this shit. This is a re-upload of a campaign I made a while ago. Enjoy. Yeah, you see that? While returning home from a lesson and smelting at the weaponsmith, you are thrown to the ground by a mighty rumble. As grave locks surround you, look around in frightened confusion. You hear a shout and see a woman pointing up the Kadai range at a cloud of smoke on the other side. Inkova's village is that way, you think, as you hurriedly gather some food in a backpack. Without giving a second thought to the hostile swamp that lies on the other side of the mountain, you begin dashing towards the ridge, determined to help your Ilmire friend. Yeah, and so that's the setup for the fight that you're about to do. You can show the decks. So, yeah, they even give you, like, this is your deck. This is what you're gonna have. Some of these let you do whatever deck you want, and some of them just predetermine you with whatever one. You know, again, custom rules, which is interesting. And then your opponent's deck. In fact, we might be able to do this one. AI difficulty easy. You have custom deck settings. Your opponent has custom deck settings. You start with a Gravelock Raider. You start with 3 energy resources. Your opponent's idol starts with health 3, 2, 5, 3, 2. Your opponent wins by destroying the Gravelock Raider, really. And you know what the big thing about this is? You know what the craziest part about this whole thing is? Is that you can go into here and fucking Wikipedia style just edit their shit. You can literally just do code. You can say deck. P1 has this. P2 has that. Unit. You know, P233. Like, you can do all of this code down here. And you can just re-edit everything. I can literally just ruin this guy's entire thing by just putting, like, the entire fucking script to Star Wars and copy-pasting it down here. But, I'm obviously not gonna do that. But you can do it! You can come in here and just, like, just type whatever the fuck you want in here. Give it a name. And then, like, you know, save it. But that would be a shitty thing to do, so I'm not gonna do that. But, yeah, you can just get in here and just re-edit all of this shit however you want. Now, there are some that are locked. I think this one is locked. Yeah, there we go. Prophecy of 4. Actually, no, you can edit this one too. Oh, okay. So the little hyperlink symbol here on the side is probably just showing you that this is connected to something else. Because, you know, this is the second part to the one that we just looked at. Let's play this one. This game is spectatable. Alright, so basically the whole gist of it is, if this little guy dies, the game is over. Okay, I can either keep my hand or I can draw something new. I think I'm just gonna keep what I got right now. I have 3 resources, but I can still go for some new. Useless contraption. Working as intended. So it's literally just a wall. It's just a wall for you to be able to protect yourself. Gun automaton, ranged attack, that's 2. And again, these guys have like no health. You know, I can actually have 2 in here. Copper automaton. Copper automaton is destroyed after attacking. Okay, so what I could do is I can just put this guy in here. And so again, this is a totally different deck. You know, this is not the growth, nature, plants, and all that stuff. This is like magic spells. You see automatons, contraptions, robots, machines, steampunk shit. I love how big of a variety all of the other ones have. You know, not just on the deck, but like on the world building of it all. It's just amazing. This game is fucking amazing. You know, every single time I play this, I'm reminded why this was my #1 game of the year for 2014. And no one fucking played this game. Barely anyone. Okay, so what I can do is that I can bring this guy down here and just have him be protected by these two little fucking beetle-looking dudes. Alright, do your worst, bitch. I have 10 points on my towers, man. This guy brought out a husk. Is somebody spectating my match? Silver Nightmare is looking at my thing. Alright, husk. Creature. Undead. There's literally nothing special about it. It's literally just a fucking zombie with 3 attack and 2 health. Alright, so this guy's got 4 attack. Alright, the only reason for why I'm not moving this boy is because, you know, I don't want him to get hurt or anything. Deal 2 damage to target unit. I mean, I can just, you know, kill him with that magic spell. And then I can take this and sack it for some more cards. And then I can have another useless contraption in there, which only costs 1 point. Golem Skin. When Golem Skin comes into play, enchanted creature gains attack and health equal to the number of the structures you control. Damn, I don't control any right now. Structures you control take 1 magic damage. When you wear machines, laundry day is your greatest worry. Alright, just go. I'm trying to be, like, super strategic about this shit when the AI is, like, the fucking easiest thing in the goddamn world. Vicious Strike. Target unit gets plus X attack until end of turn. I don't know what plus X means. When this spell is casted, all remaining resources of its type are spent. The surge value is equal to the amount spent. Alright, I'm about to destroy another one. Give me more resource. Bring this guy up. Alright, there's nothing else to do. Just boop. Shoot that one. And that guy's dead. Okay. So let's all move up there together. Give me more cards, dude. Why did that one stay? Oh, maybe I ran out of cards. Useless contraption. Gain attack and health equal to the amount of structures. There's nothing I can do here right now. Let the guy attack, won't hit anything, but you know. Is he just gonna keep summoning husks? Why would you go there up top? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, that's 5. Sacrifice for resources. There we go. That's it, bruh. I win. $700, yeah, for an easy difficulty match. That makes sense. Please rate your enjoyment of this match. 1 is worst and 5 is best. I give it about a 2. Oh, there we go. You even got stats for this. Time used, 4 minutes. Obviously, the AI used nothing. It's all automatic. Damage dealt to the idols. Damage dealt to the units. Units played. Dude. So much detail. The length of the match. Victory. Oh, yeah, there we go. The reason for why I get so much money. Nah, about a 2. That was super easy. Hopefully I don't hurt the dude's feelings. I'm sure he cares so much about his fucking custom thing. Let's go to the store and get some more stuff. How much do the pre-constructed things cost? There we go. 8,000. Exactly the amount of money that I have. Should I have, like, combined deck? I don't want any growth. I want to build up the other. Yeah, order and energy wouldn't be too bad. 50 mixed order and energy scrolls, featuring scrolls from the Waypoints expansion. A great way to boost your collection. I mean, that's kind of what I want, you know? Literally, the only reason for why I'm building up the money is so that I can get more scrolls. And if there's, like, this big mega pack that gives me all the best ones, then I love to. By deck design winner Hollow Foil. Cool. This one is only energy. Only growth, growth and decay. Way of the Night. 50 order. Nah, I want to be able to boost up my collection as much as I can. You see, this one's cheaper, 5,000. Try out a multi-resource for the first time. Yeah, so this one is very much like tutorial style. Hey, you know, try this out. You know what? I'm gonna go for this one up top. I'm gonna go for this 8,000 coin one. Order and energy. It's 50 scrolls, so I sincerely doubt that it's going to, like, go through all of them. I think I'm just gonna buy them and I'll just have them, so. Yeah, let's do it. That's all my money. Unceasing Ordnance has been added to your collection. It can be viewed in the deck builder. There we go. I have a fuck ton of scrolls now. Now, I still have 900, coins. I can use it to buy something else in here, but whatever. That's 50 scrolls already. Is that not enough for me, good sir? You see, now what I can do now is that I can load up a deck, and here it is, Unceasing Ordnance, and they just lay out all 50 of the ones that I just bought. This is my 8,000 coins right here. And I can just take a look at every single one of them. Now, of course, if you have the time, and if you're a much bigger streamer to the point where, like, people will watch you fucking wipe your ass and they'll still be there, then I could obviously be taking the time to look at all these individually and see how they, you know, see how they roll. Okay, these are already organized by cost and by resource. 23 creatures, 17 spells, 6 enchantments. I want to see the most expensive shit. These are like the most exciting ones. What the hell is this? Stone Enigma. All lingering spells are destroyed. Increase energy by 1. Fuck, dude. Really? 4? That's the strongest? That's the most expensive one? Tempest Reaver attack is increased by your current energy resource. What about Order? Order, same thing. Relords, Lord Knight. Yeah. You see, you can tell that this was made by an actual real person. Because I feel like there's a strategy in having cards that don't really cost that much, you know? Because if you want to play cards fast, then you don't want to, you know, have to build up all the way to like fucking 6 or 7, right? You want to be able to have all of them at around the 3, 4 range. And then if you want to get some extra energy after that, then, you know, that'll allow you to just plot more stuff down. Although, this could also be from the fact that it's multiple resources. That is not just one, you know? You could probably go crazy if you build up your resources to maybe 6 or 7, but, you know, the most expensive thing that you have is a 4, right? But if you have 2 resources and you gotta build up them, then you're building up 8 points, you know? That's 8 points for both things. So, yeah, I can kind of see it. I see what they're trying to do. No, I don't. I'm barely... This game is long dead, and I'm still just a mere beginner. But yeah, that's scrolls, man. That's practically the whole game. The only thing that is left to do now is to play. So let's play. I was actually wanting to finish all of these tutorial things and then go into the trials, so I'm gonna keep going until the stream hits the 2-hour mark. And that's it, boys. I'm out of here. You can, you know, the stream is just as dead as the game is. And that's why, I don't really play this game on stream a whole lot anymore. I think, if somebody modded this game to have Senran Kagura Girls on it, maybe people would show up, but, yeah, man. I wish, I mean, I would love to keep streaming this game because I really do like it a lot, but the problem is that, like, If nobody is fucking playing the game right now, you know, offline, who the hell, you know, how do I expect anybody to come in and watch me? Maybe when I get, like, really, really popular and I have, like, 100,000 followers on Twitch, like fucking zero, like how he does, maybe one day I'll shout this game out and be like, hey, this game still exists and it's still awesome. Speaking of which, Scrolls Guide. Yeah, there we go. If you actually go to the website, scrollsguide.com, you can actually go to their main page, because they have a place where they say, you know, hey, here's the people that are streaming the game. There we go. Online users. Server status down. Oh, it says now streaming Scrolls. Oh, yeah, because it says Scrolls. I probably have it as colors. Oh, no, I have it as Scrolls on Twitch. No streams at the moment. Check back later. Bullshit, I'm streaming. Nah, man. There are 26 people in game, apparently. I don't see 26 people. I see, like, 5, including myself, so. Let's play a little tutorial just to get rid of all of this. My elbow hurts. The music is different in the game as well. This game did have a decent amount of updates over time. So maybe there's just new music, or I don't know. No idea. A lot of these changes, I don't know if these are just server side or if it's, you know, an update that I never knew about. I don't know. I don't know. Hello there. Let's look at scroll synergy for a moment. The Great Wolf gets +1 attack for every other wolf on your side. Ah. Mangy Wolf, Ragged Wolf, Ancestral Totem. Alright, well, let's start plopping down wolves. Great. Ragged Wolves have haste, which means that they attack the turn they are played. Well, I guess I can just destroy this one already right out of the gate, because this guy does 4 because he's buffed, and then the one attack of that one guy, and that's 5. Grimbold. That's the name of that boy. Why didn't you put your little dude, your Gravelock Outcast down here? You could have protected your tower. But then again, this is a tutorial, so. Alright, so I can bring down... give me more resource. What I can do is that I can just keep plopping down more wolves, which keeps buffing the dude even more. Alright. Done. Destroy that one. This guy only has 3 energy, and because he's a tutorial AI, I'm pretty sure this guy's not going to... Oh my god, really? They all... Oh yeah, because they all costed 1, huh? He only had 3 energy. Let's see. So yeah, well, he's not gonna kill that dude. I can poison... Nah, give me more resource. Mangy Wolf. When Mangy Wolf comes into play, other wolf creatures you control have their countdown decreased by 1. Ooh. Omoshiroi ne. The guy's got 5. 1, 3, 1. Is it worth it to go up? I don't want to waste his attack power, though. Put him there. Excellent. Mangy Wolf reduces your other wolves' countdown by 1 when they enter play. Let's see how that goes. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. We're relentless. You see, this is where gimmicks come from. Where you can make a gimmick deck that is all about having wolves. You know, spamming wolves or spamming bunnies or whatever. Great wolves are relentless. That means they can attack multiple units on the same row. They have enough power. This guy's going to attack, but dude, I have fucking 5 health, man. Fuck you. Why do I care? Ranger's Bane. Units you control get +2 attack until the end of the turn. I have literally nothing to cast. bring this guy up here. Okay, if this AI doesn't do anything, then I won. Oh, just gonna keep spamming more dudes, huh? That's your strategy? Alright. Well, fuck you, dude. I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm gonna go in here. That guy's going to attack up top. And I'm gonna use this Crimson Bull so that all the units get +2 attack. There we go. Get more of the stuff. Not that it matters. And there we go. GG, I won. Dunzo! That's 3. Look at that. I can buy a brand new scroll pack with that. Win 10 matches. Yay, yay. Every single time I come in here is just, you have joined General 1. Yeah, the chat is going to get filled up with that. Nobody's talking in the general chat either. You know, you think that this handful of people would at least talk to each other, right? I mean, the dude that I was fighting against, he challenged me and, you know, he wanted to talk a little bit. He wanted a rematch. But, you know, I didn't feel like playing with others. Don't take it too personally. Sorry. Learn about basic strategies and positioning in this practice match, as well as board control. Prioritizing units over idols and the importance of sacrificing. Yeah, this game really recommends that you, defeat the units that are plopped down as opposed to just going for the idols, for the towers, I mean. I've never followed in those directions, and that's probably why I always lose. Even though I haven't lost a single time right now, but, you know, I've been doing easy shit. Start by trying to take control of the middle row. Controlling the middle row gives you board control. Yeah, because then you can just expand up and down whenever you want. It just makes you more flexible. Look at this Nog. Classification very hard. I'm pretty sure it's not a plant. Some of these cards have a backside. They give you more information. Yeah, there we go. Ragged Wolf. Yeah, because it's the thing that it summons later. Okay, so Ragged Wolf. Get rid of... I can't really do anything right now. I can just keep sacking for resources, so... Get rid of this one. We'll put that little Nog boy in there. Little rat man. Done. It's usually a good idea to attack units before idols. It'll help you keep board control. Yeah, because if you leave them alone for too long, it'll be what I'm talking about with the decay deck. They'll just start building up more stuff, and you'll get so screwed over. It's better to take them down. Take him down a peg. Mangy Wolf, Brother of the Wolf. When this countdown reaches 0, you can increase the countdown by 2 to summon a Ragged Wolf on an adjacent tile. Befriending wolves isn't hard. Failure, however, can be costly. Okay, that sounds like... Okay, yeah, I'll sacrifice this thing just to build up to that. And then give me that Mangy Wolf here at the back. That's 2, that's 2, that's 4 to the 5. Alright. Again, you can just have a growth deck that is all about wolves, you know? There's many different wolves and other units that deal with wolves and summon wolves. It can be... It's interesting how this game builds up to something special that maybe no other player can do. Alright. So yeah, I mean, it's trying to teach me that, you know, it's a lot better for you to just attack units directly, but... when I am at such a massive advantage right now, I don't really feel the need to do so. This AI, this fucking Grimwall motherfucker, is doing exactly the same shit that he was doing last time. Always sacrifice. Sacrifice for resources until you need scrolls and try to balance it. Okay. Whatever you say, bruh. What I can do here is that I can plop this guy down and bring this guy in and then sack for scrolls, and that's already 3, and that destroys your guy in the middle. Bear Paw, and then +2 attack. Gotcha. Dunzo. That's 1 down. 2 more to go. Ow. Okay, so that little Nog has 2 attacks, so it's not even gonna kill that first dude. Unless I use the champion ring. Yes, dude. Again, I can just keep spamming these fucking things. So, again, so you see, with this card is what it told me. So, I can press this button right here to summon a wolf. And my countdown will go out by 2 again. Or I can just attack, you know? I can either overwhelm the opponent with numbers, or I can just go with the raw strength that this guy has. Enchanted unit gets +2 attack and +2 health when Bear Paw comes into play. Enchanted unit's countdown is increased by 1. Damn. Damn, yeah. I mean, 2 + 3, that's 5 already. I really don't have to do much. If I don't summon the wolf, right? I mean, what I can do is that I can summon a wolf up, you know, here. And then I can, sacrifice this. And there we go. That's already another one down. Ba-da-da. Done. And I'm already on my way to defeating the yellow one, bitch. You bitch, what you gonna do, huh? Ow! Don't fucking punch my dog. Why would you do that? Alright, so now I'm gonna fucking bring these motherfuckers down here. And, what, just for shits and giggles, do we kill this guy? Yeah, let's kill him. King Folk Bravu. Give me more scrolls. Only start hitting idols when you're not threatened by your opponent's units. I don't feel threatened by these guys at all. In fact, I'm about to win. I get the victory right here. Grey Wolf gets +1 attack for each other wolf you control. I have like 3 wolves in here. I can just plop that guy up there. Boom. There we go. Just got swole. 6 points of damage. Die. There you go. They told me to attack the units, so. Oh, so cute. You think you can beat me? Ah, of course. Well, it doesn't matter. I win, baby. Do I just want to buff myself up just to be a dick? Just to be a cock and just show how much power I have? Put a little rat in there. Yeah, that'll make a difference. Oh, by the way, this fucking card is a dog's head on a stick. Or is it a bear? I don't know. Either way, it's kind of dark. I win. Get out of here, Grimbald. Give me my money and put some fucking shoes on. Fucking hide that disgusting toe of yours. Your one classic toe. More scrolls. Should I get an Explorer pack? Fuck it. Beginner's collection, okay. Expedition Guard, a creature human. He's a 2/4. Alright, a lot of health, not a lot of damage. Expedition Guard has +1 attack for each non-human creature your opponent controls. Ah. So this is based on how much shit the other guy has. Keen Warden, growth. Got that achievement out of here. Pillager. The pillage effect is triggered when this unit deals damage to an idol during combat. Ooh, we're one with the forest. The birds, the bunnies, and the snakes. +3 attack until next attack. Ah, so if I hit an idol, I get buffed. He's a 1/2, so that would make it a 4. I already had this guy. Yeah, we've seen him already. Wings Charger. I'm not really angry about getting duplicates because we can just fuse them to make them stronger, so. Or, like, have some benefits. I don't know. No, like, the stats don't go up, but, like, I forget what happens. I think you get more coins or, you know. It does glow, and it has more, like, visual flair to it, but I forget what that actually does. An obelisk is literally just a fucking wall. Good for leaning on and hiding behind. Yeah, so, of course, 0 attack, because it's literally just a fucking wall. It does nothing. It has 5 health. No countdown, because it doesn't do anything. Arthritis! No, like, magical terminology for it, right? It's like, oh, the stilted can't move disease or whatever. Like, no, it's just fucking arthritis. That exists in this world. Enchantment is destruction. Each time enchanted unit deals damage, it is dealt magical damage equal to its base countdown. Oh god, so if your countdown is really high, then you're fucked. If you have like a countdown of 2, then you're gonna take 2 damage. You're only as old as you feel. Yeah, and you know, the poor dude, there's like a picture of an old guy there. Clock library. When the clock library's countdown becomes 0, it's destroyed and you draw 3 scrolls. Ah. So this is just a way for you to get a bunch of scrolls. Yeah, and the countdown is 4, so, you know, maybe you might be in a tight spot and, like, at the last moment, this dude will come save you. But it has to destroy itself, right? Like, I guess if you kill it and it runs out of hearts, the effect won't go. Ooh, this one looks cool. A proud mercenary, human mercenary. Adjacent creatures have +1 attack. Alright, so it's kind of like that kinfolk, you know, ranger dude that we have. You know, that guy that has, like, inspiring or whatever. Where, like, all the units next to him has +1 attack. Yeah. Alright, awesome. Ah, this is the spell, Lingering 5. Yeah, we've seen this one already. All non-combat damage against idols is increased by 1. Yeah, we're getting to the uncommons now. Raid is a spell. Any pillage traits on units you control are activated. Yeah, okay, so there's a... Yeah, there was a dude here that had pillage, right? That it was activated if you, like, attacked a unit, or an idol, I think. So here, it just flat out activates it with you not really having to do anything. You just play the spell and it does it. Ooh, oh my god, this one looks really cool. Rare, this is a rare card. Alright, this one is an order thing. 8 points, Jesus. Coronation, and not even a unit, is an enchantment. Enchanted creatures you control has its base countdown set to 1. And it gets +6 attack and +6 health. Holy shit, you're making these dudes unstoppable. Well, I mean, it's just 1, right? Enchanted creature, singular, just 1. So you can either make a really weak unit be super strong, like one of those rats or those wolves, or you can take one guy that's already pretty fucking buff and just make him even more buff. When enchanted creature is destroyed, all of the idols that you control are destroyed? Wow, that's fucking suicide, dude. That's like, if you're like about to lose the match, you know, when it's like, okay, I have no choice now, like, this is all or nothing, I'm gonna do the coronation and have this guy be super powerful. If the dude dies, if it dies, you basically just lose instantly. That's super high risk. Holy shit. Oh, look at this guy. Proud mercenary, but it's got like a rainbow card. There we go. Tier 3 common. So this is what happens when you take multiple scrolls and you fuse them together. You get like that rainbowy kind of design to it. Adjacent creatures have +1 attack. Yeah, look at that. 2, 3, countdown 2. I'm pretty sure there's more information you can get out of this. The start of the expedition marked the birth of new trades. Mercenaries, guards, and porters all found work aplenty. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you can do is that you can get stats on the card. So, like, if you use that card a lot, then you can actually see, like, how many times you used them or whatever. Yeah, you see that little thing here on the side? Yeah, okay, so you guys don't see it because it's so fucking small. When you zoom in on this, you can't really see it. But, you know, right here, yeah, zoomed in you can't. So, you see that little thing right here? You see, like how in this card, towards the right, it has, like, this little notch on it? When you click on that, it gives you statistics, in general, of how many times you use the card, you know, the history of the owner, you know, who owns the card, and for how long. So, if you actually trade the card with someone else, then their username will be on here. So, if this card exchanges hands, say in the black market or in a trade, the history of the people that own it is going to be recorded onto the card, which I think is really awesome. And on top of that, you have the regular effect of the card and what it actually does. So I think that's really, really cool. And so that's what you get when you fuse the card into a bigger tier. The effect of the card is still the same. But, you know, it gets this really cool rainbowy design. It looks a lot more badass. And you actually have that on record. When you have this tier 1 card, you see that little notch is gone. It's not there anymore. Now again, if this game was more popular, if more people played it, and there was more trading and activity going around, then obviously this would look so much more awesome, you know, with a lot more names on there. You would feel really awesome if you go to the black market or you trade it with somebody and you find out that it's a tier 3 card and you see that, you know, it now has your name on it along with a whole bunch of other people's, and you can see how long they owned it, and then seeing the statistics of how long it was used and how many matches it won, how many matches it lost, how many times has the unit been taken out, you know, things like that. Just those statistics are always really, really nice. I like that a lot. Buy another one. Our Heart's Disciple. Okay, yeah, we haven't been getting a lot of decay recently. We've been getting a lot of order. A ton of order. I like order. When Our Heart's Disciple deals damage to a unit, opponent's idols on the same row is dealt 1 damage. Okay. Sounds good. Mystic Storm. Dude, I mostly get these cards just to look at the art, because a lot of this shit looks so badass. Your lingering spells count up by 2. Ah, okay, so they linger even more. You're essentially extending the lingering spell. And your opponent's lingering spell count down by 3, really? So if they have a lingering spell, you essentially just cancel it out. An owl. Just an owl. Flying. Owl can move to any tile. If that tile is not adjacent to owl, its countdown is increased by 1. Yeah, it's kind of a weird risk. So because it can fly, you don't have to move it to the tile that is next to it. You can move it anywhere you want. But if it's not next to you, then the countdown will increase up. Hoot hoot? Yeah, so when I think about that coronation card, I always want to put it on something like this, like an owl, you know? Take the weakest character and make it so fucking buff. Keeper's Pledge. Spell. Lingering. Linger 4. When a creature comes into play, other creatures on that side get a +1 attack until the end of the turn. It lingers for 4 turns. God, they linger for a long time. Yeah, when you think about 4 turns, yeah, that's a ton. Jarl, it is not my duty to fight for you, just to honor the pledge. Other creatures on that side get + attack. Okay. A lot of stuff for, like, adjacent dude. Oh, there we go. Catapult to Goo. I know this one. I've always had a lot of trouble trying to take these down because I have 4 health. Only one damage, though. Lobber. 4 tiles. Yeah, so, it essentially, you know, hits a lot. Units attacked by the Catapult of Goo have their countdown increased by 2. That's... Yeah, because it's goo, so, like, it slows you down. I don't know the pedal jacks or drivers or parasites on that infernal machine. Creature Collector. An Animivore. Enchantment. Oh my god, look at that. A lot of these decay cards look so incredible. Enchant a unit that you control. When a unit adjacent to enchanted unit is destroyed, the enchanted unit is dealt 1 pure damage and you draw 1 scroll. Ah. You see, this would be really good for a wall. If you have a wall that is just there to soak up damage, you can enchant it. And if anything gets destroyed next to it, then it takes damage, but you keep drawing scrolls. That can be very low risk if you play your cards right. No pun intended. Another Vicious Strike. Another Raid. Invocation Sentry. Ah, this is a structure, a totem. When a lingering spell is played, a random opponent idol is dealt 2 damage. Oof. That would be really good. If you, you know, have, like, a desperate situation in your hands. If you're very, very close to winning. When it's like, oh, man, yeah, he's like, they're like 2 points or 3 points away from destroying an idol. You can pull this off, you know. You can put that totem in there and pray to God that you have a lingering spell. And another coronation. Alright. I have 1,800 coins. Should we just do another one? There's literally no other reason for the money to exist. Other than to buy, you know, these other shits. I really want that red crystal. I want it really very, very badly. Alright, let's get the other one. Ilmire Tribesman. He's literally just a dude that belongs to the Decay group. They look like Otterworld. You know, like Otterworld, Stranger's Wrath? They kind of look like that. Attack 2, health 4, fighting for their kin, alive or dead. Oh, this one looks really cool. Stone Recluse. This is growth. Pillage. Yeah, when unit deals damage to an idol during combat. +2 attack, and relentless until the next attack. Each day's a trial. I tackle them in solitude. An obelisk. Steelwood Vindicator. You see, this guy looks like he's from Zelda. Relentless. So yeah, you know, just keep attacking if you still have more power left in you. Steelwood weaponry is matched only by the shard swords of Fireway Elmire. Kabunk. Oh yeah, I know this one. This one's funny. Spell Destruction. Deal 1 magic damage to target unit and draw a scroll. Ouch! You're literally just throwing a rock at somebody, you know? It's like, if they have, like, 1 point of health left, you know, just, boink, just take him out, and you draw a scroll. Oh, this looks really cool. An Infested Husk. An undead creature. When Infested Husk is destroyed, a random opponent creature becomes poisoned. You see, Decay decks can be such trolls. You can make a troll deck out of this one by just, like, you know, every single time you do, you know, you do damage to me or you defeat one of my things, you get fucked over as a result, you know, like, with Decay, as I said, these guys more than anyone else, if you leave them alone for too long, you just have no hope, you know, like, you're guaranteed a loss because, you know, it's all about setting everything up so that, you know, you might look like you're not doing anything, but the more the opponent acts, the more they're actually getting fucked over without them really knowing it. Melt Iron Shell. Surge. What's Surge? When this spell is cast, all remaining... Oh, okay. All remaining resources of its type are spent. The Surge value X is equal to the amount spent. Enchanted units attack and health are increased by X. Okay, so the X, you know, from the Surge. Darian Blacksmith things outside the box. Yeah, all of these that have, like, the X on it always confuse me a lot. Yeah, Melt Iron Shell. With enchantment. Corpse Strider. Look at that boy. 2 and 1 health. Human Mystic. Oh, that shit's human? Damn. When an undead you control is destroyed, Corpse Strider's attack and health are increased by 1. Ah. So if you have a lot of undead dudes that die very easily, you can just buff this guy up to an insane degree. Burn. Sick burn, bro. Deal 3 magic damage to target unit. If that unit is destroyed, you can draw a scroll. Ayy. If you can't handle the fire, cool yourself in the kettle. Old Machine Priest saying. Let me see, this guy's shiny. Seed of Insurgency is an enchantment. When enchanted, I'm surprised over all of the spells and enchantments that I'm getting. I'm not really getting a lot of units here. When an enchanted creature is destroyed, is resummoned. Is resummoned on the same tile. Oh, okay, so it's literally just a revive. This countdown is set to 1. Alright, so if you have a really strong unit that you don't want to have die, or you see that it's gonna die, you can just enchant it, and when it gets killed, it just comes back. Again, troll deck. There we go. There are 3 people playing now. Me and 2 others. Tutorial. Lingering spells. Learn about the basics of lingering spells from this practice match. Lingering spells stay active during their countdown. Yep, that's why they're lingering. Hello. I've enriched your deck with 3 lingering spells called Clandestine Orchard. Let's try them out. I don't think I have this one. Ah, you see this song? This is the one that I recognize. All of the other ones. I felt weird listening to the other ones because those were new to me. Spell lingering. Linger 5. This spell remains in place for 5 turns after being played. If the same spell is cast again and while it lingers, its duration is added to the remaining. Fuck. So if I cast 2 of these, it'll be for 10 turns? Yo. And how much... What does this do? When a creature comes into play, another random creature on the same side has its countdown decreased by 1. Oh, okay. So if you have, like, you know... Okay. When you summon a creature... And I have a whole bunch of others, then they'll also have... They'll have their countdown decreased, alright. Gotcha. Okay, so what do I sack? Always sacrifice, of course. Oof. Give me that. Well, I don't... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I don't have any units right now, but... When I do, and I build some of them up, I'll use them. This shit's for 5 turns, dude. But it costs so little, so I can just have this be... Alright, I'll sack this totem. I'm sure I'll get it back at some point. They don't go away forever, you know? When I run out of cards, they just reshuffle them again. It just goes back into the pile. Alright, now that I have 2 dudes in here, maybe then it'd be more appropriate for me to actually do the enchantment. Or the lingering spell, yeah? And enchantment is something that you put onto your units and shit. I'm gonna sacrifice this guy for resources, and I'll... Okay. I'll play this very, very soon. Are you actually gonna plop down any units? There we go, Gravelock. Why do you love putting it up there? You're not protecting your shit. Pay 1 growth. To fully heal the Gravelock Outcast. To fully heal him. Gosh dang. Okay, I don't need 2. Creature, beast, wolf. Creature. Okay, so creature is pretty much just anybody. Alright. Cast this shit. When you play a creature, your others' countdowns are reduced. Note the duration of the spell beneath the icon. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, the enchantment is down here. You can see the countdown on there. So if I play a wolf... There we go. That brought the countdown down by 1 on the wolf. So now we're attacking. That's 2, that's 1, that's 3. And that guy's shit goes down. Everybody, all of my units are at 0, so it'd be stupid for me to put the wolf on there again. I think I'm done. Look at that cute little Nog thinking he's doing something. I mean, he did. He destroyed that unit. This motherfucker thinks that he can destroy my shit. I got 10 points. I'm doubling you. Okay, so, I can sacrifice for resources again. Brother of the wolf. We can keep spamming more wolves if we want. So what I want to do now is that I want to come down here, move those guys down, shove in that wolf, and then the countdown will go down for all of these. I mean, for 1 random creature, obviously. 1 random creature. So, yeah, so these guys are going to attack now. Ba-da-dum. Yeah, maybe they have a very small chance of destroying my units up top, but they gotta destroy 3 of them. I'm already focused on killing these other ones at the bottom. Okay, so, give me more scrolls, actually. I have 4. Oh, there we go! Shit, dude, I already won! This match is done. Because these cards are for, yeah, enchanted unit gets +2 attack. And I have 2 of these, so I can put this on that 1 wolf, and that'll give me 3, which is the 3 that I need for that one. And then I can do this again for the Nog, and that'll be 4, so... There we go, dude. GG. I'm already way ahead of the tutorial now. I'm just doing this because they give me money. Play the same lingering spell again and it'll remain active for a longer time. It won't become more powerful, though. That's fine. Rock and roll. Alright. It's been 2 hours. But there's one more. There's one more tutorial and we're done. So, let's just do this one and then we can get out of here. I can save myself the embarrassment of nobody watching this for this game that nobody plays. I remember when I first started playing this, there were other people from the Scrolls community that were coming in and watching me saying like, we like watching beginners and stuff. They were helping me and whatever. And giving me compliments saying like, nice game and shit. Those are super duper old streams. I don't even know if I still have those. I have videos on YouTube. I had like a little mini series called Keep Scrolling. Where, I would play Scrolls. And I would personally have a lot of fun. I might even go back and watch those videos again just to see how it was. Yeah. Man, it's sad. It's still such a good game, though. And it's free, you know? Like, you'd think that more people will play it because it's free. Is this game on iPad? On, like, phones or iPad or something? I think this game is just on PC, right? It's only on PC. I really don't think they made it for other platforms. I'm looking at my... Nope. I do Collar's Bane and it's not there. I type in Scrolls and it gives me the Elder Scrolls, so, yeah, this game is PC only as far as I know. You can play this on Mac as well, PC and Mac. And I remember all of those previous videos that I made, a while back, that was all on Mac. And I had a great time. Alright. Oh yeah, so we're doing multi-resource right now. Hi. I've mixed in some order scrolls. Alright. You can now sacrifice for growth and order. Man, I don't know which faction is my favorite, honestly. Because there's something to like about all of them. The growth deck I like a lot because it's so easy to use. And then the order ones look so cool. They look so cool. It's again kind of like Elder Scrolls, you know, just dudes in armor just doing cool shit, you know? They have a lot of really interesting spells or whatever. I like energy because energy, they have a lot of long range stuff. I like the steampunkiness of it all. But then decay. There's a lot of really interesting shit that you can do with decay, and on top of that, the art style for those cards are fucking incredible. Is you know, kind of dark and unsettling in a way that's super intriguing. You can now sacrifice for both growth and order. Yeah, so now, I get both buttons here for both resources. I can sack for whatever I want. Ideally, you would want to keep a balance of both, but that does take time. Some order scrolls synergize well with growth. Experiment, yeah, so this is the part where they encourage you to kind of mix and match different factions together. So like that, you know, you can have different ways of doing things. And there's 4 different types, not just 2. Sack for resources, alright. You see, now I'm getting a bunch of order shit. So I'll sack for order. And I have 1 point for growth and 1 point for order. Target unit's countdown is decreased by 1. That's the blessing of haste, if I really am in a hurry. Other creatures you control in the same row have +1 health. This is just an infantryman, just a dude. There's a spell. Target creatures get +3 attack until the end of the turn. Yeah, so if this wolf is about to attack, then I can use that spell so that guy can have 4 and destroy this dude. But for now, I'll plop that dude in there just to, you know, show the collab. You know what I mean? Yeah, this boy's not doing anything. Okay, this brother of the wolf is pretty good, but I don't even have the points for that shit. So I'll just sack for more order. I'll focus, and I'll give him that. So that's 4 points. I can already start moving this dude down here to, you know, prep him for other shit. Block outcast. Oh, great. You're standing there in a place where, you know, it's not even worth it for you to go and defend it anymore. The icon on the right is called Wild. Yeah, this gray one right here. Wild can be used as any resource present on your decks. Yeah, so if you sacrifice for Wild, it's like you have 3 points of order right there and then 2 points of growth. You're just adding +1 to All of them, basically. It's just like one extra neutral point that you have that you can use for anything. I think I'm gonna give myself some growth. Target unit's countdown is decreased by 1. I don't really need it. Honestly. In fact, I think I'll bring the wolf down. Okay, from this point on, I think I'm gonna start... sacking for more scrolls as opposed to just getting more points. Yeah, get rid of that countdown one. Just give me more shit. Oh, great. Give me that one again. Awesome. Kinfolk. Yeah, I just feel like I need more dudes. Put that wolf in there. We're good. Slow burn, but we're getting there. Those little goblin dudes are really, they really are no joke. These guys really aren't that weak. +3 attack until the end of the turn. Well, don't mind if I do. Get rid of this shit. Oh, I gotta eat the wolf. Yeah, destroy that. Start moving that shit down here. Yeah, that's it, man. It's done. I already won. I can use +2 to attack this. That's 3 + 1. That's 4, and I'm done. As long as I don't plop anything here in front, we're good. And we still have our growth resource, so we can still, you know, fight. I don't feel like I want to though, so we're good. 2 down. Alright, baby. You fucked, baby. There you go. You can use your new wild resources, growth, or order. Beautiful. I don't need to, though. Just do that. And that's 4. And I win. Done. Rock and or roll in whatever order you want. Yeah. There's only 3 people left playing. Putanesca. And Touchpad Hero. Well, that was all of the tutorials. I think if you do these again, I think they give you like fucking 10 coins or something. They give you like nothing. From this point on, doing the trials is the thing that really matters the most. Because here, this is no holds barred. This is where you just have regular ass matches, no you know, tutorial, you know, lenientness. You take the first turn, your opponent has custom deck settings. You start with 3 wings shield, fleetness. Your units start with fleetness. You start with 1 resource. Your opponent's unit starts with reaping mask. You can play, but you can still go for your regular decks, you know? Like, it's not like, you know, they're setting you up with something else. It's not custom rules or anything. And then here, you can literally just randomly do a match, whatever. You're just going for the difficulty. I fucking love this game, especially because it allows for a lot of single-player stuff. For you to play completely on your own without you having to, you know, without you having to necessarily go online. And going online is, you know, is relatively fun when you're winning. Oh, hey, there's this little dude. I think I want to save up on my coins. I want to buy that red crystal. How much time do I have left before this thing goes away? 6 days. Ah, we're good. Any old trial match that I do will give me 5,000 and I'll get the red one. I always wanted the red one and I always just got the blue one. I mean, the blue one's nice, but the red one though, that was my shit. I wanted the red one so badly and I never got it. All right, it's been 2 hours. Maybe I'll do something more fun tomorrow. I was actually thinking of playing some Senran Kagura tomorrow because I'm looking at my Steam and I'm seeing that I haven't gotten the Platinum Trophy in Shinobi Versus, so maybe I'll play a little bit of that. Play a little bit of that. All right. That was Caller's Bane / Scrolls. It's still a fantastic game. I still love it, and in my free time, whenever I can, I jump in there. I do maybe like a match or 2, and I get out and I play again the next day. I mean, if there's any kind of silver lining here, there's always at least 1 or 2 dudes that are always playing here. I mean, obviously people are not shy to challenge me to anything, you know? There's still people doing matches or whatever. You can still spectate. you can still, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. I want to look at my achievements one more time. Look, if I wasn't getting so little viewership on this game, I'd probably keep streaming this, but, I just don't feel like it's viable right now. I definitely want to someday give this video game a big shout out. Like, if I ever get, like, way more subscribers and I get so much more clout and so much more, you know, attention from people, I think I'm gonna want to use my influence to maybe, like, do a stream where a lot of people can watch me play this game. And, you know, we can get into a room together and play together and stuff. You know, I think that'd be cool to give this game a boost, to just kind of show people that this game is great. And no one played it. I don't look at my achievements one more time. Complete a scroll tutorial, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all of the store stuff. It sucks that they only give you 100 coins. That's nothing. The server obviously bolstered up the coin rate here because, you know, it was definitely a lot more difficult for you to get coins in the regular game because they were kind of pushing you to do the microtransaction shit. Yeah, the achievements for the tier 2 and the tier 3 scrolls don't really count if you buy a card pack. Because I got that tier 3 card, the rainbow one, but it didn't count as an achievement because I didn't craft it. You gotta craft it, not just receive it. Own at least 60 different scroll types. So there we go, beginner collection, then branching out 120. How many scrolls do I have? Oh, there we go. I'm pretty damn close. 104. All right, I'm 1/4 of the way. There we go. I'm 24% of the way there. Ugh, pretty good. Getting there pretty fast. It looks like you do get the maximum amount of cards, like, super fucking fast. The big advantage of playing a game like this is that they don't really change the rules at all, you know? Like, this is the final version of the game. Obviously, there aren't going to be any more updates or changes or tweaks to this ever. So, like, the rules and the cards that you have are very much set in stone. Set in steel, more like. So, if you really want to, like, hone your skills and get really good at one particular deck without getting worried about an update, you know, like, nerfing something that you like, then, yeah, you can, in all good confidence, you know, start experimenting with decks without you really having to worry about that. Rating, yeah. Sit back and relax, spectate a live game. Purity, win with only one resource. Buy a scroll in the black market, purchase an idol from the store. Don't call it a comeback, lose 2 idols and then come back to win a game. Oh, I had this. I did like a ranked match a while back. And that's what happened to me. I was about to lose and then I don't know how the fuck I saved myself, but I did that comeback. A long time ago, I remember that one. And it was like a growth and decay deck, I remember. Yeah. Just seeing this, seeing all of the cards splattered out here, it just makes me so happy. It makes me happy. I just like, I spend so much time just deck building and stuff. It's really, really fun. Really, really fun. Alright, I'm gonna take out my headphones because already, like, my ears already hurt. It's getting late. It's 11 p.m. So I already had my Mother's Day celebration because in Mexico, Mother's Day, I think, is a little bit earlier than in the U.S. In the U.S., I think it's on Sunday, on the 13th, right? So yeah, it's still gonna be a while before that happens. But I already had my celebrations and stuff, so I'm gonna be free for the weekend. I'll definitely be doing more streams for more interesting shit that people actually want to watch, so maybe I'll be doing some more fan servicey stuff this weekend, just for shits and giggles. I'll probably go back to Bullet Girls and Galgun and Senran Kagura. I definitely want to do Senran tomorrow. Whether it's Shinobi Versus or Burst Renewal or whatever, I'll determine that for myself. I have some of the games on Steam, so I can just switch to whatever I want, when I want. Just to fucking bring more people over here. It seems like lately there really hasn't been a lot of people showing up, mostly because I've been playing games that, you know, that are either old or not a lot of people care about because I'm just here catching up with everyone else. Yeah. Yeah. But it's still fun. It's fun to play through all these games and, you know, give them like a 2019 shout out, man. you know, I can't really complain about not, you know, getting more viewers and then play the most, like, dead game, you know, like the king of dead games right here, you know? At this point, I can't really say anything. But, yeah. All right. It's sad. It is really sad. All right, well, thank you very much, Hasio, for being here. Thank you very much, Brandon, Hasio, Junior, Goff. And that's it, boy. that was everybody. I don't think I'm gonna have the D-Live chat on here anymore because just nobody fucking comes on here anymore. I remember that at the beginning there were some people coming in, just bumping into me and you know, donating and shit, but that just kind of disappeared. I guess it really was just PewDiePie that they gave that website a boost, and now no one cares about it anymore. Yeah. I mean, it happens. It comes and goes, you know. Before it was like, what, Hitbox? And I think Hitbox still exists, but like, who the fuck talks about Hitbox? And then it was Mixer, which is like a Microsoft-specific thing. And now it's D-Live, and D-Live seems to already be forgotten. But Mixer has survived well on its own. You know, right now it's just YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer, those two. And some Facebook stuff, but you know, Facebook is a giant. Alright, good night everybody, thank you very much for joining me. I probably will not be playing this game on stream again, but I just wanted to take the time to just give the game a shout out. Maybe at some point when I become fucking PewDiePie famous, you know, when I surpass him in T-Series, then maybe I'll play this game and, you know, bring like fucking 1,000 people here to play. Although that might clog up the servers. Remember that this is being run by just one dude, like one like fan is like running this, and whenever the guy wants, he could just shut it down and just not have it anymore. But you can there are like literal instructions and downloads for you to make your own server, so anybody can just go in and start one up, right? So, you know, this game will survive as long as there are fans out there that want it to survive, so. If this is the last you ever hear of this game, then let it be known, somebody in 2019 streamed this game on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook and D-Live and everywhere else. And, you know, I did this summary, this overview of the game and played a little bit of it to document this as much as I can. And hopefully that it stays preserved long after the game is gone. Because it happens, you know, games like PT or canceled games or whatever, they only see traces of. It happens where, like, you know, people fucking discover, like, gosh, like 30-year-old NES games that never came out, and it's like, oh, we were about to throw this out, but here it is, and it's uploaded on the internet, a full playthrough of it. It's like a wrestling game or something, yeah. All right. Oh, 4 viewers. Wow, we broke our record right at the end. All right, see ya.